What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 4 of our Pokemon Opal playthrough. In the previous video, we earned our first gym badge against Gym Leader Mundanes, the normal type gym leader. If you missed that one, you definitely want to go back and give it a watch. It was a jam-packed episode. But now we're on our way to the next town. We're exploring a few houses along the way. It looks like there's a farm or two for us to explore. There's a cool little snubble here. But let's continue onwards with our journey. Let's see if we can reach the next town and find out if there's a gym leader to challenge there. Okay, we've just encountered Gala, and it looks like this is a breeder's farm where they've got a whole bunch of Mudbray. And Gala says they look a bit smaller than normal, but the breeder says they try and raise these with science and technology, not just with natural methods. And he tells us about Poke-Essence, which is the essence of the Pokemon. It's all pretty interesting, and it looks like he has quite a big farm, this breeder. There's a whole bunch of Mudbray and even a Mudsdale by the looks of things. Oh, and there was a big explosion, like a bomb went off, and we could have guessed that it's Team Gatling, of course. So I wonder what they want to do here now. It's pretty dangerous setting off bombs in a farm. And here's some new character. I wonder if it's their leader. And he's looking at the Mudbray and Mudsdale. And he says he's a temporary leader and his name is Colt. So he's a brand new character. He looks pretty dangerous. I wonder how strong he is. But it looks like he wants to try and take all of the Mudbray and Mudsdale from this breeder. He wants to steal all of them. And the breeder says there's no way that this is going to happen. You can't just come and steal all the Pokemon. So what's going to happen now? I wonder if there's going to be some tough battles for us. We can't just let Colt and Team Gatling get away with this. But it looks like they've also kidnapped the owner of the farm. Her name is Daisy. So this isn't good. And Colt says we'll give you the girl in exchange for the Pokemon. So we pretty much forced to. The breeder had to hand over all Pokemon to get his boss back. And Gala says it looks like they're headed in the direction to the Dusty Steppe. So I don't know, it sounds like some kind of area in the desert or something. And Gala says we've got to help them, we've got to try and save those Pokemon. So she's rushed off ahead, and we're going to try catch up with her. Hopefully we can catch up with Team Gatling and Colt and try and battle them and free those poor Pokemon. Okay, we are exploring some of this area. It looks like you need rock climb to go up there. We don't have that HM yet. But let's go through and see if we can reach the Dusty Steppe area. There are a couple people to chat to here, but it doesn't look like there's any side quests. However, we did get TM54, which is false swipe. So we're just continuously increasing our TM collection, which is great. And here is kind of like a Pokemon Center and Pokemart combined. So that's going to be pretty useful when we're battling Pokemon and trainers. We can just go in there to heal. We don't have to go all the way back to the town with the Pokemon Center. So that's really clever. And here it looks like there are a few bandits and trainers to take on. And I bet there's a whole bunch of new Pokemon to catch and battle here in the wild. So we're definitely going to do a bit of training here and try level up our team. That temporary boss in Team Gatling, Colt, he looked really strong, so I want to be as prepared as we can be. And here we've just stumbled across a Sandile, level 14, so it's quite a high level. We're definitely going to try and catch it. I haven't caught this Pokemon yet. So I have got a couple great balls. Let's see if we can do it. And booyah, yes, we've caught Sandile. Another Pokemon added to the collection. And I bet there's a whole bunch of other cool Pokemon to also catch. And I really like this weird looking Tangela. It's definitely a different form. I was trying to see if you could interact with it, but it doesn't look like you can. If we do find one of those Tangela, I am going to try and catch it. I want to try and catch all the different new variants that they've made in this game. And yeah, it looks like we've encountered some of Team Gatling, and there's some of the Mudbray, so we must be getting pretty close. And here's Colt, so I think we can finally take him on. Hopefully we're strong enough and we've got what it takes to free all those Pokemon. But let's see what you've got. Colt, bring everything you have. And Gala's just caught up with us too, so it's good to know that she's here for backup. And she says she's going to help. And just as she arrives, 2 other Team Gatling grunts jump down. So we are lucky that she came to help out. We wouldn't be able to take on all of them by ourselves. But looks like we're going to be battling Colt now. So luckily, Colt only has 3 Pokemon. And the first Pokemon he sends out is Salandit, which is a female Salandit. So this one can evolve into Salazzle, which is actually a pretty strong Pokemon. And only the females of Salandit evolve, so you got to keep that in mind. But our Poliwag knocked it out pretty easily because Salandit is a fire type, so our water attacks were super effective. And the next Pokemon Colt sends out is a level 16 Luxio. That is the evolved form, but our Whismur was able to defeat it with just 1 HP remaining. And Colt's final Pokemon is going to be Delibird, but this is an alternate form, a different regional form that we have never seen. And wow, it looks pretty interesting. I wonder what type it is, because normally Delibird's like an ice type, like ice flying maybe. But this one doesn't look like it's an ice type at all. And it's super strong. It just knocked out my Poliwag. But we've got quite a few Pokemon left. Hopefully we've got what it takes. And this Delibird is level 18, so it is quite strong. You must make sure you've trained up some of your Pokemon to around the same level. And we've sent out Roly-Coly. It's doing a bit of damage, but it gets knocked out, unfortunately. We've still got 3 Pokemon left. I'm going to send out Abra now. Our Abra is level 19, but we get one-shotted. Abra is defeated. We've just got 2 Pokemon left. This is looking scary. This Delibird is a beast. So we're going to go with Flassinge, our starter Pokemon. Hopefully Flassinge has got what it takes. And if we attack first, we might be able to defeat it. If not, I think we might get knocked out. And oof, yes, Delibird knocks us out. It attacks first. And it's down to Meowth. We've only got a level 16 Meowth left. It is the fire type. If we can withstand an attack or 2, we should be able to knock it out. And we do. So finally we defeated Delibird. And Meowth wants to learn a new attack, but that was super close. We just survived with 1 Pokemon remaining. And finally, yes, our Abra is going to evolve. We finally got a Kadabra, so that's going to give our team a big boost. And oh my goodness, Roly-Coly is evolving as well. So now we've got a Carkol. 2 evolutions after 1 battle. Our team is going to be so much stronger now. And that's it for Colt. We've defeated Colt. Hopefully we can return all these Pokemon back to the breeder at the ranch on the farm. And it looks like there's 1 Mudbray left and he hasn't gone home yet. It looks like he might be very sick. So we won't be able to take him back to the ranch because they say that the ranch might put that Mudbray down, but Gala says she knows of another ranch that might be able to take them in in Sirocco City. So Gala's gonna try take that Mudbray there. I guess that's the next city that we have to make it to, maybe Sirocco City. But that was a super tough battle. I can't believe Colt was that strong, and that Delibird. Now in the wild, we've just encountered a level 15 Ekans. This is again another Pokemon we haven't caught yet, and I love so many of the original 151 Pokemon, so I am going to try and catch this and add it to our collection. And we do! Our Great Ball did the trick, so Ekans has now been caught. That's a nice one to have in our collection. Hopefully we'll come across some other cool Pokemon in the wild here. But now I just want to have a quick look at the map. Okay, Sirocco Town looks like it's to the east of us. I wasn't really sure where ought to go, and there's Sirocco City where we battled Mundanes for the gym badge. So it looks like we've got to keep going east in order to reach Sirocco City. Just trying to get my bearings with the map to try figure out where we are and where we have to head. I remember up top here we couldn't make it through, but it looks like now we might be able to. There is still a train or two for us to battle, but we probably need that in all honesty. Okay, here's an item over the little ledge, and it's a rare candy, so it's worthwhile going all the way around again. A rare candy is going to help us in a tricky situation. And here was a little tag team battle. And we've made it to Sirocco Town, so that's it. Sirocco Town, we're here. First thing I want to do is just heal up my Pokemon and maybe stock up on some more items, get some Great Balls, because we did catch a couple Pokemon in that area. And we can come and chat to everyone else in the Pokemon Center. Let's see if anyone has some items or side quests for us. We do have quite a bit of money now. We got 12,000. So I'm going to stock up on some Great Balls. And we might need a revive or two. But wow, there are 5,000 Pokemoney. So we can't really afford that yet. But revives are going to be super helpful in tough battles. And it looks like that battle against Colt was super close. We nearly lost it. But let's explore some of Sirocco Town. It looks like it could be quite a big town. Hopefully we can find Gala here, and hopefully she's taken care of that Mudbray. That Mudbray's been taken to some ranch that would care for it. And here it looks like almost like a hostel. There's a whole bunch of travelers staying here, and it looks very busy. Whole bunch of travelers, and this one gives us TM23 air cutter. We won't say no to that. But let's see what else is going on in Sirocco Town. Wow, it looks like there's a whole bunch of Ponyta here, or drinking some water. I like that this town is kind of like a ranch, like a farm. And we saw Gala there, just up north. So we can go and chat to her and see what's happening. See what happened with that Mudbray. And Gala tells us that the town is celebrating their spring fair, and that the gym leader is here, and the gym isn't too far. And wow, look how many people, everyone's out and about. It looks like they're playing some weird games with a whole bunch of Voltorb or Electrode bouncing around. Looks like a lot of fun. Looks like some kind of performance. That's Acacia, the gym leader of Sirocco Town. Okay, so her name is Acacia. I wonder what type she has. And she's pretty much dancing on this Tangela, this different form Tangela. So I'm guessing that's her Pokemon. Maybe she's like a ground or grass type gym leader. And next there is some woman who's got some special concoction that allows astral travel. So that sounds pretty scary. And she's looking for a brave volunteer. And Gala pretty much forces us to do it. So we're gonna be drinking or eating this wakan berry. And it's supposed to take us on some astral trip. Oh goodness, everything's turning purple and green. Oh no, what is this person giving us? We're like seeing things. We're hallucinating at the moment. There's a desert and the sky is turned orange. It's like she's given us ayahuasca or whatever that stuff is. We can see the stars in the solar system. And some weird dog-looking Pokemon. I don't know if that's Zacian or Zamazenta or Lycanroc. Got no idea. But this is creepy. Now we're in like the sky, a purple sky. And some Pokemon, it looks like, is begging for help. What is going on? It's trying to tell us some kind of message. And Gala's here too. Maybe we're snapping out of it. Yes, okay, back to normality. And Gala wants to know if we are alright. She says we were in a trance for quite a while. And Acacia comes to us and we tell her that we've been looking for her because we want to battle her and also show her this mudbray. And Acacia says it's beyond her capabilities. She won't be able to help it, but she knows a Pokerange in Poniente Town. So that might be a better place for this mudbray. It looks like we might have to make our way to the next town first. And we have to cross the Saphira Canyon in order to get there. So I don't think we can battle Acacia first. We might have to make our way to the next town and then backtrack here. So let's just see where it is. Austral City, no, that's not where we need to go. What was this? There's Saphira Canyon and Poniente Town. Okay, so it's this little place southwest of us. We can take on that journey in the next one. Thanks for watching.